I have in front of me here a 4-channel DVR from IQ CCTV. Basically, the model number of this is IQ R4D, and in front of me here we have the component parts that make up this pack. So it all comes inside a single box. When we say 4 channels, basically we mean that we can take inputs from 4 different CCTV cameras, okay? So let's just look at what comes with it. We have a user manual here that comes with a mini CD, batteries for the remote, and these screws here that can be used for bolting in an internal hard drive into the DVR. We can then move down here briefly. We have a remote control here. We have the power unit here, which is a 12 volt DC with a 1.2 amp output on it. And we also have this mouse as well. So if we move on, I'm just going to move these out of the way so I can give you an overview then of the actual DVR itself. So we'll start off and look at the front here anyway. So there's a range of buttons here. So basically it allows us, from the front of the module, we can choose functions such as rewind, play, pause, forward, stop, record, and also other things such as the mute, the search, the PTZ function on the display. So we have the enter button, the arrows up and down, we have the menu and the record button, and also then we have the LED functionality buttons here, just covering power, record, etc. And if we just turn the unit around here, if we look on the back here, we'd see here, this is for the inputs here. So basically this is for BNC connections to come on here and take a feed directly from a camera. On the bottom here we have the option of using something like a phono input for audio input as well. Normally this isn't used, but it is a feature of this particular DVR that it supports it. Basically these are the 4 channel inputs here. Then we move to the outputs here, and the outputs then we have the option then, I will say, using something like a BNC to a phono and SCART adapter to feed this directly to a TV, or use this VGA output here to feed it directly into a monitor. If we look here then, we have 2 USB ports here. One is for the mouse and the other can be used for adding on an external USB key, for example, okay? We have a network connection here which allowed the DVR itself to be networked. An interesting feature on it is that has mobile phone access, app, etc. And then move here then anyway, we have the RS 485 connection here, and finally we just have the power input here. Okay. Now one feature of it is that it does not come with a DVR or with an internal hard drive. Normally for something like this you'd use what we stock currently in our range would be either a terabyte or a 500 gig hard drives. So we have a video covering how to add these on. It's a relatively straightforward process. You just simply add it on and format it. Something like the 500 gig there with 4 cameras will give over 7 days of recording, just to give you an idea then of the capacity on it. So the 4-way DVR, our 4-channel DVR is certainly the most popular of the ones that we have in our range, simply because it suits most people's needs best, and also it comes at a lower cost of the larger ones we have in the range, which would include the 8-way and the 16-way DVRs.